to Wine Library TV. I am your host, Gary Chuck, and this, my friends, is The Thunder Show, aka the internet's 17th most popular wine program, and I'm feeling very solid about being 17th. That's a solid effort, Mom. Come on, that'll get me recruited to a Big Ten school if I'm the 17th best, something. Anyways, big time show today on Laid Back Friday. You see the couch. I'm going to apologize right off the bat after yesterday's crazy episode. I don't have questions for you today. I know we usually do that on Laid Back Friday. A lot of you guys like that. I feel really hurt that I'm not coming through for you today. But, you know, some circumstances came up, and, you know, it's like either don't do questions or don't do a show. And I'm at least glad I'm here for you. And it's going to be a big weekend for all of you. I'm going to be up in Boston. You can find me at the Boston Wine Expo. I will be hanging out with the skimpy little models and the skimpy little Wine Library t-shirts, giving out goodie bags. That's where I will be. And I'm not kidding. So I hope I see a bunch of you at the Boston Wine Expo this weekend. I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to this next chapter of WLTV where we're focusing on very serious, interesting wines. And that's what we're continuing to do today on Friday. Usually one wine, but we're using a wine, same producer, the entry level and the reserve level of a wine from Faugeres, which is an interesting place from Languedoc. These wines are very interesting. They usually use Cinsault, Syrah, Grenache, Mourvedre, Cinsault, Grenache, Carignan, are used and in this area of the world. So a lot of those southwestern France grapes that you're accustomed to. Most of the Cinsault, though, that's planted in Faugères is used in rosé wines. Again, a place where they drink enormous amounts of rosé wines. But very interesting wines, far from inexpensive, but a very sneaky little place. And really, sub-question of the day, and tell the truth, and this is where you're going to get a lot of fun from all the maniacs that are going to leave answers to this. How many of you had wines from Faugères? And I'm going to tell you right now, this is going to be a big number of no's. So that's what I want to continue to bring to the table. New areas, places to expand your palate, try different things, all that kind of excitement, and this is a very serious place to start. I'm extremely excited because the producer we're using to demonstrate this area of the world is Domaine Leon Barral, and this is his 2004 straight Faugère, a heavy blend of Syrah, Grenache, Carignan, and Mourvedre. I don't have the exact breakdown, but the second wine that we have along with it today is the 2004 Domaine Leon Barral Faugères, but the Jadis, which is its reserve, and that rolls in at 28 bones. Big ups to Curtis Martin, one of the greatest running backs of all time. Where is Kumar? Where are you, Kumar? There he is. Come on, baby. I knew we had him around. 28. So hopefully that will come through for us. I'm excited about that. I'm really excited about this week's episodes of The Thunder Show. I thought we had a great week. I really appreciate everybody participating. Lots of lurkers came out this week. A whole mess load. And big ups to everybody that's part of the Spread the Thunder contest. Next Tuesday's the drawing. You've got to leave a comment in there. Like somebody else said, only 200 people have entered. It's crazy. There's so many ways to spread the thunder, even if you do it by word of mouth. Somebody's slipping flyers under the Marriott rooms tonight. They're like staying at the Marriott Marquis, and there's flying, and there's people are videotaping themselves, putting up like on the highway. There's so much fascinating stuff. If you got a few minutes, I know it's the weekend now, so you might check out, click Spread the Thunder, and read some of the ways people are spreading the thunder. Completely awesome. Remember, grand prize, I'm flying you in, taping the show with you, and taking you out to dinner, and I'm ordering some kick-ass wine. So please spread the thunder, please enter. Really cool. Don't forget, sign up for the feed up here top left corner if you want to be eligible at all. Get up there. You've got to get that, and leaving reviews on iTunes has been awesome. I really appreciate everybody who's doing that for the podcast. Really cool, really fun, and let's get into the Pinot. Curtis, what do you think about this wine? He's a little shaky on it. Let's see what's going on here. Sniffy sniff. See, they're going to crown me prince in Languedoc-Provence, Southwest France, Chinon, Bandol, somewhere out there in France. I am going to become a superhero because I am going to be spreaking, which is part speaking, part spreading, and really preaching the wines of this area. It's so funny that with such a weak dollar, that these wines continue to be very interesting and value-oriented. 18 bones, far from inexpensive. It's kind of pricey, actually, but what a classic nose coming out of here. Black licorice, I get like sardine juice coming through, which I know is going to throw off some people, but trust me, it's blended beautifully with like cranberries and like wild raspberries coming through, black raspberries instead of red raspberries, a big distinction that I found out on episode 148, Mont. when I trim my palate. This is beautiful on the nose. The black pepper is rolling deep on this, but there's layers here, lots of layers. I feel like I want a stinky cheese right now. Man, do I want stinky cheese right now. I need to bring cheese back on the show. I said it was going to be a big cheese here, and I've been dropping the ball. I hate that. Holy big boy. Who's that bald boxer? It's like butter bean punched you directly in your neck. I mean, this is loaded with gorgeous black tannins, blackberries, blackberry jam, black pepper. This is a black parade in my mouth, and I'm enjoying it. Rose petals for days. It hits me early, it disappears, and it comes back. It's like if you're putting rose petals on the walkway of a wedding, you know, and have the flower girl, it's like she started out, and then she got like shy, didn't put any flowers on the path, and then she dumped them all at the end. That's what this does. That's a good-ass analogy, Mom. There's nice rose petals to begin with, complete lapse in the mid-palate, and a load on the finish. Blackberry, black jam, all that other stuff going on, good dark pepper, really nice firm tannins. Somebody throw me a steak. I would love to eat that right now, raw even, lion style, baby, up in this piece. This is a very good wine. It makes me borderline nervous where we're going to go with the Jadis. I mean, this is exciting. This is a great bottle of wine, actually. Very impressed. I should have known better. Brought in by legendary Kermit Lynch, who, if you see this name on the back of a label, you're going to be in pretty decent shape. This guy's really done an amazing job bringing great stuff. I give him a lot of credit. You know, sometimes I find his stuff a little pricey. You know, I got to zing in there. Come on, what am I going to give this guy? But, you know, he's a really legendary guy, and his wines tend to be very good, and he really nailed it with this producer. This is a very good bottle of wine. I'm feeling it, and I'm feeling good about it. Man, I like this wine. Let's go 91 points of this wine and recommend it. And that's sardine. You know what? I'm telling you, the one thing, there's some sardineness going on in here. So you need to be careful. I've got to warn you, because I don't want you to hate on me. Do you think you could ever hate on me? What do you think, Ma? Could you ever hate on me? No. Because I adore you.
I do adore you.
No, like seriously, big time.
Not the
all right.
Buddhist style.
No, not that style. All right, let's move on. Yeah, right. Domaine Leon Barral, 2004. Faugères, the Jadis. Jadis, baby. J-A-D-I-S. I did like a rapper. J-A-D-I-S. Now everybody's like, not so much. Stop dissing me. Can we appreciate after 405? After, where are we? 403, 4? 404? 404. Isn't that like an error? This is a 404. Oh, we should do something like, oh, I like that. It's 404? We gotta do something on. Alright. Sniffy sniff. There's some similarities here, but there's a little bit of a difference. Not as much on the sardines, so that is already positive. Because again, this I'd have to recommend to people that really know what they're getting into. I'd be like, you like sardines? No. Stay away. This is very heavy on the black pepper as well. Lots of pepper from this area. We've been doing a lot of, you know, we're going to be, if you're into black pepper, this is going to be a great chapter. I love calling 400 to 500 a chapter. I got to get off that. It's going to be a great chapter for it. There's some cellar dust components coming through. I love the cranberry component that's coming through. What are we, vacuuming up there? Think it's picking it up? It is, right? It was a little vacuum. Pretty. A little bit more simple, believe it or not. Here we go. $10 up. They're reserved. The one they're more proud of. Did they put in a better bottle? No, they put in the same bottle. But, you know, right off the bat, on the nose, it's not aromatically as exciting for me as I thought it would be. Let's give it a whirl. It's a little bit more New World, and it makes me question, why is this wine made? Is this made for reviews? Much more American palate on this wine, almost like the regulars for like the hometown boys, and this is where you ship out, get big scores, and sell it. Yay! Interesting. I like it because there's a lot of old worldness going on there. Beautiful white asparagus tips going on in here as well. Really like sticks and stones may break your bones, but And, you know, sticks and stones may break my bones. Right, so even though sticks and stones break your bones, they also make a beautiful palate entry in this wine. I get the stickiness, the stones, you know, just a mud pie kind of component. There's some dirtiness going on here. Gorgeous. I mean, beautiful pomegranate, ripe pomegranates when they're just perfect. You know, Mom used to make me granata, is what we called it in Russian. I had no idea what a pomegranate was until like 5 years ago in the palm juice, and it's crazy now. It's phenomenal. Anyway, beautiful pomegranate, blackberry as well. Just a creamier, smoother, bolder, more New World version of the first wine. AJ's gonna like this. I like the Baby Brother better. This is a solid bottle of wine. Great richness. There's a lot of you that would like it better. If you're liking the big, bold, California, Australian style, this is the way to go. It's definitely more, I like it's a little thinner, it's a little lighter, but it's a little more focused and a little bit more charismatic. This one's a little bit, you know, rounder and a little bit more, it's just boring. In essence, it's just a more, it's like a boring version of this. I mean, really, is what it comes down to. It's like every other wine show on the internet compared to us. That's how we roll. It's a good bottle of wine, though, and this is just a very interesting place in the world that's making very solid wine. I'm going to score the wine 90 points. It's very good. I really like it. It's 28 bones, so I'm going to give it a pass. I just think there's other buying options out there, like 2 of these. But it's a very well made and a really good representation. I mean, a 90 to 91 point wine. Faugères, you know, I'd like to see these wines a little bit less expensive. I think with $1. Can you imagine if you could knock off 50% on this, Mott, if we were even Steven? I mean, could you imagine? You know, 12 bucks? Could get very interesting. So hopefully there's going to be a time where these wines continue not to have the marketing and demand in the U.S. and the dollar corrects itself and we can really go for a free-for-all. I still think it's a pretty good value out there. What else? A couple other things I want to do. I want to give a massive shout-out, massive, to the La Touche family. They're like, everybody in their family is having a birthday. Like Maddie Touche is having a birthday. What's that? Yesterday. Today is Grandma Bernice's birthday. And in a couple days is Richard's birthday. It's like they all get freaky deaky in November. It's like they get like hammered at Thanksgiving and then go in the back room and do their biz. And that's why all the kids pop out. It's like a La Touche family tradition to eat the turkey, drink the Zinfandel, and then do your work. I like it. I like it, Tushies. You think they're gonna like that? The whole fams watches the show. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for the support. Bernice, I hope I didn't make you bashful, right? Because I love you. I mean, if your name's Bernice, I already love you. I'm rolling deep with friends that are named Bernice. I love that. What else is going on, Mott? We're going to the Boston Wine Expo. Spread the Thunder contest. Really good stuff going on in tasting notes in the Wine Library TV forums. What have you been drinking? Very active, Mott. I don't know if you've checked that out. You know what? If you haven't, Mott, link it up, baby. Link that up. Down below, if you want to see what other people think of different wines, really interesting, a lot going on in the forums, very valuable place to chill, love, spread, hug, endear. It's a great show. Question of the day, what's up this weekend? Because you, with a little bit of me, let's keep expanding our palates. This is feeling right. We're changing the wine world, whether they like it or not.